I am alive and it's good to be alive! Everyone, today I'm checking out the Javlock, and this is a weapon I was super excited for. It looks cool, it sounded cool, a spear gun. It's an idea that I actually had for Warframe a long time ago, and nobody really seemed too interested in it when I posted about it in the forums, I think like a year to a year and a half ago. But it's cool. I'm just glad they finally added it. I'm glad they're trying to make new weapons that some of the development team was like, nah, that's not gonna work, or let's not do that. But they tried anyways, and well, we'll get into how it performs here in a sec. Let me show you what I have on it. I have fast hands for reload speed, speed trigger to shoot faster because it shoots a little too slow for my taste, Hellfire because that's all I had room left for, Stormbringer, Firestorm for larger blast radius, which is actually pretty disappointing on this weapon. I have Serration and Split Chamber. The reason I say Firestorm is disappointing on this weapon is because it seems that the blast radius is based off of when you throw your spear and not just the normal bullet, which is pretty disappointing. So I'll jump into a mission and show you guys what it can do. Alright, so here I am just on a Grineer survival mission. I'm on the new Draco because they deleted the old one. And this is how the weapon functions. It's kind of weird. When I shoot, you'll notice that a white circle around my reticle kind of fills up, and then after it fills up, it shoots. This is weird because you don't actually hold the right trigger. You just tap the right trigger, and then several seconds later, actually it's only a few really, but I have increased firing speed. A few seconds after pushing the trigger, when the circle finishes filling up, then it shoots. So it's not like... It doesn't shoot right when you pull the trigger, but it's also not a charged-up weapon, so it feels kind of delayed to shoot. Like, I wish it shot right when you pulled the trigger. I don't know. It's a weird feeling weapon to get used to. I can't think of too many other weapons that function quite like that. And you'll notice here that the increased blast radius, I mean, look at this. If I shoot right next to him, it does absolutely nothing. Which is pretty disappointing. So let me see if I can get some enemies like kind of near each other, and then I'll shoot one guy and see if he blows up and hurts somebody else, but I kind of doubt it, to be honest. Well, what do you know? The Grineer actually got some common sense for once. They're not grouping together. Here we go, let's try this. So as you can see, it's even if the blast radius did occur upon like actually killing people, it doesn't really do much. What I have noticed though is that the blast radius does increase the area of effect when you throw it. To throw it is really simple, it's just your secondary fire, and that's pretty cool. That's actually not bad. My complaint with that though is that there's no self-return. Like, you have to go get it, which, no offense, but I think in a game like Warframe, that's a bit silly because, I don't know, in a game that's so fast-paced, for you to have to, like, go back and recover your ammo that you threw. I guess it's not terrible, it's just, if you don't pick it up yourself, you have to wait a very long time before it is returned to you. It does not come back fast. And the reason this is unfortunate is because it's not just like, oh, I can't throw my spear again until I go get it. No, you can't even use it. You can't shoot it. You just have to switch to your secondary or melee until you go and get it. And I don't know. It's a bit frustrating, but it is a really cool looking weapon. This is Nidus's noble stance. Will get you to hold it like that. It looks freaking sweet. It's fun to use. I would not put heavy caliber on it simply because I've seen that it'll cause the projectiles to split. You'll shoot like 2 to 3 fireballs, but they won't be centered around where you're aiming, and it's, that's no good. I at least want this thing to be accurate, but I don't know, it's okay. It doesn't shoot fast. It's got a pretty small clip size of 6. It deals a decent amount of damage though. I haven't even put formas on mine, and it's already up to like 2,000 something radiation damage, which is kind of cool. It's not bad. But it's also an elemental only weapon. This does not deal slash. impact or puncture, anything like that. This is an elemental only weapon. Let's see if I can show you guys the spear throw again and just how big the blast radius on that is. So you'll see it killed that guy and it wasn't even close to him. It's definitely, I'm not impressed. It's cool and it's fun to use, but like I'm never gonna bring this on a sortie mission, or like, you know, if I really want to mess people up, I'm probably never gonna pick this gun, but it is fun to use. I'm holding out hopes for different versions of this gun, because with some weapons that we get, new types of weapons, the idea is really cool, but we just don't get what we want it to be in its first iteration. So I'm hoping they build upon this thing. We get some different versions of it that are really cool. If you watched DevStream 86 the other day, you'd have seen that they're making a Corpus Javlock, a Corpus version of the gunspear. And it fires a lot more like the Opticore, so you'll hold the trigger, and then once you fully charge it, it releases like a laser beam, which I think is cool. And when you throw it, it also sends out currents of electricity at enemies. So I think that's pretty cool. I still think it'd be nice if we got a type of Javlock that maybe was just full auto, like maybe it's like just a constant beam of energy, or even like, you know, fast firing lasers. I know that sounds a little far-fetched, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel quite right, something about it. But it is a cool weapon. If you guys want to get it, it's not hard at all. You research it in your dojo, and the hardest thing it's going to cost you is like mutagen samples, and unless you're saving up for the Hema, you might as well just spend them. I mean, I don't think it was that bad at all. I mean, I've been playing this game for a long time, granted, but with the size of my clan, I went down there and I could have pretty much researched the entire thing by myself. So it's not terrible, you guys. But anyways, I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have anything else you'd like me to review, please leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys have a kick-ass day. I'll see you in the next video. Peace!